Hello, good morning. And you're probably wondering why you're seeing this mug on the Portal Games face. I mean, on the Portal Games website, YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing. I live in a very produced and edited world. So when Ignacy was like, hey, Danielle, would you like to live stream for Portal? I was like, heck yeah, I do. And then I realized I have no idea what I'm doing. I live in a very vertical world here. So that's why I am streaming in this nice little vertical box versus the, you know, streamer style horizontal. You might also recognize this beautiful kitchen from some of my videos. This is where I escape my children, so I can do these type of things. So I think this bit might be called Kitchen Chronicles with Danielle, or I just made a coffee talk at the kitchen. I haven't really decided yet. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where it flows. I will gladly take some viewer suggestions for future names for this bit I'm doing. But Sunday mornings, you're going to spend it with this gal. I'm going to talk to you about all what's happening with Portal, some dumb stuff I'm doing, and Ignacy had this really great idea that he would send me boxes from Poland. And I really hope there's cookies in them. So I'm going to do some sweet unboxings, all that jazz. Good morning, Ruby. I'm a very interactive person. I run a lot of lives on my own personal channel on TikTok. I love chatting. I love interacting with y'all. So this is going to be a very loose, fluid stream. And it's going to be very dumb. And it's going to be very unpolished, unpolished. I hope in the future to have people on with me, do some interviews, do some other goofy stuff with people in the Portal community. This is really just a time to have fun, enjoy some coffee, and talk about board games because that's why we're all here. Heck yeah. So I'm gonna start this off with unboxing the first box from Poland. I have like 3 giant boxes underneath my table. I know it's in this first one. And when I tell you it has been so hard to not open this box, it has been very hard because I know what's in it and all I want to do is play this damn game. So we're going to get to it. Actually, I need to cream up my coffee. And by cream up, I'm just going to put some chocolate milk in it because I'm a child. And I'm going to stir it with a baby spoon because that's what I do too. But in the meantime, this is how today is going to go. We're going to unbox this bad boy. We're going to talk about all of the cool stuff that's happened in the past month because Portal's dropping bombs left and right. I don't know. Then we'll just chat and see where it goes. You know, have a good time. Chime in, whatever you want. So, number one, the box I can finally open. And boy, do I want it. And it's much heavier than I anticipated, so that makes me a little bit nervous. But at the same time, no, because I really hope it's that heavy. All right. The best part about receiving packages from Poland is that I don't have to like peek in to see what it is because he definitely gave me the forewarning, like, Danielle, you're going to get some packages from me. Don't open them. They're for the stream. And I'm just like, sometimes, I can't always tell where they're coming from. No, everything's in Polish. There's not a stitch of English. Even like my name is questionable on here. So I knew I could just throw it underneath the table. I'm also hoping there's cookies. We'll see. Maybe future streams. Oh, it's here. And I am excited for this. So we are going to look at Gutenberg. I can't tell you how bad I want to smell the inside of this game. It is going to be fantastic. It's going to be lovely. So let's do that. Okay. It was heavy because there was 2 copies in it. Like, why is this game super heavy? But that is because there was 2 copies. So we're going to open up this bad boy, and I want to touch those little printing press pieces. They just look so lovely. They're nice and indented, and I know you guys want to see it too. You want to play it? It's coming. By the way, pre-orders are open for this, so let's do it. Let's do it. Have you guys ever made the mistake of opening up the board game box, not just the cardboard that it gets sent in, the board game box with a razor and slice something you shouldn't have opened? I've done that recently, and I was really kicking myself for it. I wasn't too happy. All right, let's get this bad boy open. There will be, forewarning, if you are not typically accustomed to the stuff I make, there's a lot of grunting, there's a lot of sniffing, because who doesn't like the smell of a fresh rule book? There's a lot of excitement and hype when it comes to opening up games. I'm not going to pop anything out because I'm going to save that for a video because the ASMR of popping out pieces is just delectable. But I do want to see these little printer presser things. And I cannot wait to be an up and coming printing press, opening up my workshop, you know, getting down to the nitty gritty, being the best I can be. Where the hell are these things? Are they in here? Oh, look, there's little top boxes. I like that. I'm all about organization. I'm all about keeping things in their nice little place. So, look, would you just look at them? Would you just look at them? They're smaller than I thought they were going to be, but they are adorable. They smell nice too. So these are all the little pieces. They're super cute. God, I cannot wait to play this game. It is going to be fantastic. All right, so I just wanted to experience that with y'all. And when I tell you 2 weeks has been underneath my table, knowing this has existed in my house and I couldn't touch it, I held on for you guys. That's how dedicated I am to this bit. All right, so this is a good segue into my really crappy PowerPoint. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not a polished person. I like to go with the flow, and I love PowerPoints. I love putting things into stupid, organized little ditties for display. I also learned how to mirror things in PowerPoint today because everything's backwards. So this was a learning curve for not only me, and I think I can put that on my resume now. I'm excelling here. Excelling. All right. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty. It's a great segue. Opened up Gutenberg, gave it a good sniff test, 10 out of 10. But this was the first big announcement Portal had this month. We are taking on Gutenberg, the English version. Pre-orders are open now. Fulfillment in March. So it's coming hot. It's coming in hot, and it is going to be exciting. When I saw this announcement for Spiel, I was like, your girl needs this, and your girl got it. So we're excited. Let's move on to the second big announcement of January for Portal. Oh, would you just look at that? That is a beautiful PowerPoint. 51st state. Full collection going on GameFound on February 22nd. It's going to include everything, all current content, and the Eagle himself, Mr. Ignacy, has a new expansion for you. I call it an X pack. I'm still living in like early 2000s when saying X pack was cool for new video games. No Man's Land coming in. So it's going to be a nice big collector's edition box with everything in it, including the new expansion. And I call him the Eagle because he called himself the Eagle one of the first times I talked to him, and he was trying to explain to me how to pronounce his name. And he kept saying, Eeg. Just as note, your PowerPoint is over. What? My PowerPoint's reversed? I spent an hour going through learning how to reverse everything in PowerPoint because every time I do a live on TikTok, everything's reversed. Everything. Here I am. I'm learning. This is a learning curve for Danielle. We are going places, and now apparently I need to fix this. So we're just going to scratch the PowerPoint, and I'm going to blame TikTok for all of this because it ruined it for me. Well, here we are. All right, so back to my Eagle story. He called himself the Eagle. Like when you say his name, Ignacy, and he was like trying to get me to say Eeg. He's like, I am an Eagle. The greatest board game designer of all time, the Eagle. And I was like, I'm calling you that for the rest of my life. The image of the box was good though. I don't get it. Well, next time the PowerPoint will be, you know what? I'm not going to fix it right now. No one needs to see that. Although it could be a lesson in PowerPoint if you guys want to learn how to do a mirroring. That's a thing. So that's why we call him the eagle. Well, I call him the eagle, and it's kind of stuck. My husband also calls him the eagle, and I don't know if he likes it, but we're gonna go with it. Maybe he likes being, represented by this like big, bold, like awesome bird. So that's it. Next announcement that I had on my wonderful PowerPoint that is reversed Batman. It's big, so it's bold. It's in reverse. Um, Portal teamed up with Warner Brothers, and we are bringing you a Batman detective series, which is super exciting. I've had the wondrous joy of playtesting it, and I am very, very excited about this game. So I believe pre-orders are coming spring in March for the first installment this summer, I believe. Let me see what y'all are saying. Give me some schooling on this. Yeah, it's a learning curve. This is a learning process today. We are going to do this together. We are in this together right now. And this might just get really good as time goes on. I might become a pro. I might have like visuals, layouts. Who knows? It's going to take time. Let's do this together. All right. Monthly. I'm trying to say this without a southern accent. And no, we're getting rid of this because it's just going to confuse y'all. Holy crap, it really does. I looked at it yesterday, but I didn't think of looking at how many people had followed it. 8,845 people. That's insane. That's a lot. Color me impressed. I shamefully have not played that game, but I have a feeling that's in one of these boxes underneath my table, so you guys will have the pleasure of watching me get excited opening it. And I'm excited to play that. I'm ready for it. All right, I'm trying to say monthly without a sounding accent, but we're just gonna go with it. This is a new monthly. Is it gonna be monthly? Digital magazine that's gonna have interview with designers. It's going to be like a designer journal, tips, tricks, news stories. But the big thing is that we are open to like community feedback. And if you have an idea for an article, hit them up over there in Poland. Let them know how you feel. Let them know what you want to talk about. It's all about bringing the Portal community together, getting all of the information out there. So, heck yeah. I did have a really good idea, so I don't know if it's going to go through. Remember the little paper clip from Word? I can't remember his name. Like Clippy? I don't know. I would like to see, like, Friday be like one of those pop-up, like, tips, one of those things. And he just gives little blurbs about how to win Robinson. Nothing crazy. I don't need full-long articles, just like little like tips and tricks from Friday. Just little in the corner here, down here, in the crease, maybe in the back, hidden. So, what's his name? Clippy? Maybe Friday. Tips of Friday. I also decided to wear this Robinson Crusoe shirt today. He sent me a bunch of t-shirts that I've been rotating in my wardrobe. Some of them, I don't know what they mean. I need to follow up with him, especially like the Flat Cookie Society. Who knows? I need to talk with him about this. I know we like cookies, but I need to figure this one out. But today, we have Robinson Crusoe, and it says, died 164 times on the cursed island. And I feel like this is an expectation. We've played this game a bunch. I think we've maybe died 50 times. So I don't know if it's more of an expectation or a goal to hit 164. But I'm fully in it for that 164. With maybe, what's the win ratio? Like 1 in 20? I would really like that. So that is all the news, all the updates. And we're just here to chat. We're here to chat Portal. We're here to hang out. We're here to talk board games. Whatever you guys are into. In the future, I would like to get some more like insights from Ignacy himself. I am still learning a bunch about this industry. When I first started working with Portal, I was a wee little, not board game person. I've been playing board games for a really long time. I was a wee little board game person in the industry, and he took me under that eagle wing and he started teaching me his ways. He invited me into this wonderful Portal home and was like, hey, just make content for me. So he has been teaching me, things I need to know to survive here, and answers all of my dumb questions I might have, which is fantastic. So that's going to be coming up. And I guess really the most important thing here is, for those who don't know me, I should probably introduce who I am. So I am Danny Standring. I make really dumb videos on TikTok. I also make some informative stuff too. So I like to do overviews. I like to, give my insights on certain games. I like to give recommendations for people. I play a ton of games with my kids too. So, the parents of the world that want to play games with their kids, I'm there. I'm right there with you. I try and lend my advice when I can. I put a really dumb talking face on meeples and anthropomorphize. Is that the right word? Give them a face, give them a personality. So I've been doing that for roughly 2 years now. Beginning of this wonderful pandemic that we're all in, I got stuck at home. So I play board games, but what else am I going to do? So I started talking about board games. And fun fact, my first video was not a board game video. It was my child sipping from a sprinkler. Kid is wild. So just started talking about board games and my love for them. But I've always tried to be as genuine as possible and give you a real look inside, a wild house, a wild family that likes board games. And it just went from there. You also make coffee drinks while discussing board games. Also, personify might be the word. Yeah, personify is the word I'm looking for. Um, oh, thank you. See, this is why I like chatting with people. You make me feel better about in my day. I make coffees. I love to cook. I love to bake. I try and, bake a snack for a game. I was doing that in the beginning with all of the Portal games. I made donuts and poured beer when 11 was announced. Um, so it's been really fun, just expressing who I am as a person in general and relating that to board games. And I love chatting with all of you. So this has been a really good experience. That is who I am. And I guess as a background where I started in board games, let's talk about Magic. um, Way back when, 2012, I've always been super, super, super into video games. We went to PAX East, wonderful convention, and we were waiting in a queue line, and we had a friend sit down with us. We were there for 2 hours in a queue line waiting to do something, and the grab bag at the time had little single color Magic decks in it. And he looked at us, he's like, "Do you guys want to learn how to play Magic?" And I was like, "No, because who does that? That's for nerds. I don't do that, but I play World of Warcraft for 12 hours a day. But no, Magic is too nerdy." So we played Magic, and then we immediately went and bought all of the Magic cards we could possibly afford. It went back to the hotel and played all weekend long. And that was the beginning of the end, just all over ham sandwich. Hello, Danielle. Greetings from Poland. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon for you. Um, and that was the beginning of the end. And it's funny enough, because we weren't into super heavy games at the time. We were playing Dominion and easy stuff. Robinson Crusoe was one of the first games we bought. And thank you for reminding me. Yes, the 11 Pledge Manager is open. I would have remembered that if my slide deck wasn't reversed for you guys. But now we know, and slide decks in the future are going to be lit. Robinson Crusoe was one of the first games we bought. I don't know why. Why did we do that to ourselves? We're like, no, let's just segue from an easy small world right into Robinson. But that was one of the first games that really hit the spot for us and realized that I think we might be real board gamers. That is it. And it just transitioned from there. It was all downhill. We very rarely play video games now, and it was all deck builders and cooperative experiences, adventures. Playing D&D now. We are all about the tabletop life. So that is a little bit about me and who I am and the face you're going to be seeing here on Portal. Been making stupid little videos for them for almost the past year. It's been 10 months. Jeez Louise. But I love it. It's a good time. And I love sharing my experiences with you guys, whether it be in a silly way or a serious way. Robinson Crusoe is a fun adventure game. Yeah, it most certainly is. And I would like to win more often than not. Every time I see a log of wood, so we have a wood stove, every time I see a log of wood, I think of Robinson and that first scenario where you're just stacking wood. It's ingrained in my brain forever. So that is about me. This morning stream is just going to blossom into something. We are going to learn together. We are going to grow together. And that's where it's at. So that's it for the morning. I'd be happy to take any suggestions, to take any, hey, Danielle, I would love to join you sometime in the morning over a nice cup of coffee. Email me, do it, message me. I want to chat. I want to be your friend. I want to turn this into something fun. Share your great portal experiences together. I'm here for it. So that's it. That's the big thing Ignacy wanted to talk about. I will be here. I will be your friend. So let's do this. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Heck yeah. Thanks. Bye.